Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a really detailed look at the 2026 Honda Pilot, a three-row family SUV that's just received a thoughtful refresh for this model year and brings more tech, a slightly tougher look, and improved comfort to the table. When you see the 2026 Pilot up close, it still feels unmistakably like a Pilot, with that familiar SUV silhouette, but Honda has given it a more rugged and confident face with a larger, squarer grille and a chunkier front bumper that gives it a hint of toughness even on regular trims. The changes aren't huge, but enough to make it feel more modern and purposeful. And there are new paint colors available if you want to stand out from the front. That bolder grille immediately changes the car's personality compared to the outgoing model. The headlights sit neatly beside it with clean LED elements that look crisp and contemporary. The hood and side panels keep Honda's smooth design language, with subtle creases that emphasize width and stability. The wheels vary by trim, but most Pilots roll on 20-inch alloys that fill the wheel arches and help give the SUV a solid stance on the road. The Trail Sport trim especially leans into a more adventurous look with gray grille accents and a more aggressive lower bumper design that suggests off-road capability, even though it's still fundamentally a family SUV moving around to the side. The Pilot's proportions show off that long wheelbase and generous body, hinting at roomy interior space, which is exactly what you get when you open the doors. Door handles are traditional rather than flush, which keeps things simple and functional, and roof rails come standard on most trims now, adding utility for carrying gear or roof boxes. The windows are large, giving great outward visibility for passengers in all three rows, and the overall silhouette feels familiar but refined. There's a quiet confidence in its design, not flashy but purposeful, and it wears its size well without ever feeling bulky. At the back you'll notice the tail lights wrap across the rear, giving a cohesive look that visually widens the Pilot. The hatch opens to reveal a practical cargo space, about 18.6 cubic feet behind the third row. But fold those seats down and you expand into a much larger area suitable for luggage, gear, or groceries. The tailgate is now power operated as standard on all trims, so loading and unloading is effortless whether you're hands full or just in a rush. The rear bumper is clean and simple, and while it doesn't shout premium SUV, it does convey functional and purposeful design, which is exactly what many buyers want in this segment. Step inside, and you immediately notice how modern and tech-focused the Pilot has become for 2026. The dashboard is centered around a large 12.3-inch touchscreen that now comes standard across the lineup, replacing smaller screens from previous years and making the infotainment experience feel much more premium. Right in front of the driver is a 10.2-inch digital instrument cluster, something that used to be exclusive to higher trims but is now standard. This gives the cabin a more high-tech feel and allows customization of what info you want front and center. The software has been improved with more intuitive menus and quicker responses, and you get wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and a 5G capable Wi-Fi hotspot, so connectivity is strong for every ride. Seats are comfortable and supportive. And depending on the trim you choose, you can get leather upholstery, heated front seats, ventilated seats in top trims, and even heated outboard rear seats in the Trail Sport. The Pilot's cabin is roomy enough for adults in the first and second rows, and while the third row is best for kids or occasional use, it's still more usable than many competitors. Cargo space adjusts easily with one-touch folding seats in the second row, which makes adapting the interior for passengers or gear a simple process. Honda has also focused on quieter cabin comfort this year, adding better insulation and improved glass to reduce wind and road noise so long journeys feel more refined. Under the hood, the 2026 Pilot sticks with a proven 3.5-liter naturally aspirated 5-6 engine that makes 285 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque. That's enough to move this big SUV with confidence, and paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission, it delivers smooth and predictable power whether you're cruising on the highway or merging in traffic. Real-world performance tests show 0 to 60 miles per hour times in the high 6 to low 7-second range, which is respectable for this class and comparable to most mid-size three-row SUVs. The Pilot can tow up to 5,000 pounds when equipped with all-wheel drive, making it capable of towing trailers, campers, or boats for family adventures. Fuel economy is typical for a V6 SUV of this size, generally sitting in the high teens to mid-20s mpg combined depending on configuration and driving conditions, which is competitive for this segment. Speaking of driving feel, Honda has retuned the electric power steering for 2026 to give more weight and precision, which helps the Pilot feel more confident on winding roads and more stable at highway speeds. The suspension strikes a comfortable balance between cushioning bumps and limiting body roll, making it a good choice for daily driving and family road trips alike. All-wheel drive is available on most trims and standard on higher-end versions, giving added grip and confidence in poor weather or on rougher surfaces. Now, let's talk pricing because that's always a big part of these decisions. The 2026 Pilot lineup spans several trims, starting at around $45,000 for the base sport, moving up through XL, Touring, Trail Sport, Elite, and Black Edition trims. Each step adds more comfort, tech, and convenience features with higher trims, offering premium sound systems, panoramic moonroofs, head-up displays, and more refined upholstery. While prices have ticked up a bit from the previous year, the Pilot still delivers strong value when you consider how much SUV you're getting: 3-row seating, modern tech, strong safety equipment, and Honda's reputation for long-term reliability. If you're thinking about who the 2026 Pilot is right for, it's an excellent choice for families who want a roomy, well-rounded SUV that feels modern without being too flashy, that offers tech and comfort upgrades, and that can handle both daily errands and longer trips with ease. Parents will appreciate the spacious seating, practical cargo space, and safety features that help keep everyone protected. If you like a slightly more rugged style or do light off-road driving, the Trail Sport adds visual flair and a few functional touches, though it's still very much a road-focused SUV on the other hand. If you're after hybrid efficiency or more robust off-road capability right now, you might want to explore other options, as Honda hasn't introduced a hybrid Pilot yet, and the Trail Sport is more about looks and light-duty terrain than true hardcore off-roading. To sum it up, the 2026 Honda Pilot is a well-executed mid-size SUV that continues to be a strong contender in its class. With updated tech, a bolder appearance, improved comfort, and plenty of passenger and cargo space, it strikes a great balance for families who want practicality without sacrificing modern features. Whether you're focused on comfort, tech, towing, or all-around usability, the Pilot stands tall among 3-row SUVs this year. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And let me know in the comments what you think about the 2026 Pilot. Are you upgrading? Or waiting for something else? I'll see you in the next video.